Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your man T-Sean the One, Russell Talk Media representative, back again. Here to talk about some things. Just today, Booker T, he released some fire. You know, he dropped some bombs in the wake of this controversy about Kofi Kingston, the first black champion, and so forth. He proclaimed, yes, Kofi Kingston is the first black champion, and he fired some shots at Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham, and those nasty remarks that he's been making. So let's get right into it.
Kingston, man, Kofi Kingston cashing in WrestleMania 35. You know, the first African American to capture the WWE Championship. The question, I hope, the question is behind us now. Hopefully we won't have to talk about this anymore. Hopefully we won't be hearing, well, Kofi Kingston is the only one who's ever done it. Hopefully that's over now. But as far as me being proud to see Kofi Kingston win it, me being a guy who had moisture in the eyes, man. I felt the moment, man. I sit there and I watch and I go, wow, man. Yeah, Kofi did it. You know, Kofi pulled it off. You know, I remember later on at the after party, you know, Kofi and a bunch of the brothers and a lot of the sisters as well. We got together and took a photo, you know, just in memory of that moment with the champ right in front of us, Kofi Kingston, you know, leading the way. So, hey, I loved it, man. It was something long overdue, but you know, Kofi Kingston did it, and that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. So yeah, it was great.
The story of that match, though, is what, you know, we talked about that before the show today. The story is what sold it. You know, he had 85 or 82,000 people. Everyone in the building was pulling for him. Yeah, there wasn't anybody saying Daniel, Bryan. Everybody was saying Kofi Kingston, and well, that 1, 2, 3.
Well, one person wouldn't pull it for him. Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham. Superstar Billy Graham said some disparaging things about Kofi Kingston. And the thing is, man, these old guys, man, just need to wake up and realize that their era is over. You know what I mean? It's over. You know, to bring steroids into a conversation as far as what a man need to do to get to the top in the wrestling business, man, it's more to life than the wrestling business. You know, what about your health? You know, I respect superstar Billy Graham for what he did in the business, and as well as what he said about me. But superstar Billy Graham, you know, throwing that kind of talk out to a man who had just went out there and history, man. He just made history, and this is how you want to, you know, throw shade on this moment by telling him this is what he needs to do because he's not muscled up, because he's not jacked up like you were, like you know, like it was back in the 70s with guys, you know, back in the, you know, in the 80s, you know. They got a wellness policy now. They're trying to keep these guys alive. You know, we lost so many soldiers along the way because of steroids and drugs. And for this man to say another man need to go get on drugs to become successful, he is successful. He's the WWE champion. I don't think drugs is going to do anything for him, and I think the right choice was made. You know, and the one person above all is superstar Billy Graham should know what steroids do to your body. I mean, in 2006, hospitalized. I mean, with issues. In 2010, hospitalized, you know, liver problem, and said that he only may have a year left to live. 2012, diagnosed with liver problems. 2013, hospitalized.
Hold up, damn. Okay. All right, y'all. Wow. Okay. And he going through all of that. He still want to talk that shit. I don't know what it is. You know, now I can rush to the easy assumption and say Billy Graham got a little bit of, you know, he got a little bit hint of he don't know that he you know. See, the easy cop out is gonna be able to say that Billy Graham is a good old boy. He's a racist. That's gonna be the easy cop out. You know, but I'm gonna say that, you know, he just, I'm gonna say he ignorant. I'm gonna be that guy. He's just ignorant as hell. That's some ignorant way of thinking, and it's an ignorant comment to make about someone. Like, I mean, considering it, Booker T said it, but I really ain't gotta say a lot, because Booker T pretty much said it as nice as he can put it. Like you're talking about a company that is trying to get away from that controversy. That guys have died, doing these mutating ass drugs and shit, and this is what you want to recommend this man do? I haven't heard Billy Graham talk like that about Shawn Michaels. I haven't heard him talk like that. I correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't heard him talk about Daniel Bryan like that, and before, when Daniel Bryan was going for the title. I never seen these controversial remarks. When Daniel Bryan was going for the heavyweight title, when he was being placed into the Triple H versus and Batista matchup, I didn't hear these outrage from a guy like Billy Graham, an elder, if you will, So I can't help but just say, man, it seems like some biased, racist shit. Like I gotta say it does. I mean. It's quite a few guys that you can point out and say, hey, this guy wasn't a big CM Punk. Christian, like it's quite a few people that are not up there in weight class to say heavyweight. I mean, I broke this down on one of the episodes of Rush Talk Media. And we started breaking down the weight classes and what they actually are and who, divisions, which it was accurate. Kofi is within the heavyweight division. Everybody that we're talking about are in the heavyweight division. There's a cruiserweight, heavyweight division, and people, a lot of people didn't know that the cruiserweight because somebody was like, well, at least let them make light heavyweight. I was like, no, you understand that cruiserweight is heavier than light heavyweight. A lot of people didn't know that. So there's some facts that people need to understand first, especially when you're looking at pro wrestling's weight division and so forth, and what they follow by. But this, I hope this is in closing, because the controversy was at first it was about Kofi Kingston. Oh no, he wasn't the first. He's not the first black WWE champion. No, he's not. And when I say WWE champion, I'm talking about the WWE, the main title, the big brandy dandy, which is the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. A lot of people keep getting that twisted up. They don't know what they're talking about when they say, oh no, then you talking about that title. Remember, it was no. WWE has always had a World Heavyweight title. It was always called, well, vigorous amounts of names as far as the initials, but I'm just giving the heritage of the WWE Championship. All of the heavyweight stature, it falls up under WWE World Heavyweight title. That's always been there. This is not something that they just created. They didn't just create a brand new title when they talking about, because people say they combined the titles. No, there's always been a WWE World Heavyweight title. Let's go back to the Winged Eagle title. Read it. Read the Winged Eagle title. Read it. It says World Heavyweight Championship, WWF World Heavyweight Championship, and go farther back, WWF World Heavyweight title. So people understand now. WCW had a World Heavyweight title that they adopted from NWA, the Big Gold. So people didn't understand. I think I broke it down pretty good in the last discussion. Explaining the titles, and somebody asked me to do an in-depth breakdown of the championship titles, and I will do it. I'll do that as the complete last wrap up to explain the titles, because a lot of people don't understand the significance of the titles and what they actually mean. Because I like literally this past week I found out that a lot of people really don't know what the hell they're talking about when we talk about the titles. Like, y'all seen it, y'all seen the comments, y'all seen comments out there talking about, when somebody says Kofi Kingston is the first WWE World Heavyweight title championship holder, and the first African American to hold it, and you get all those comments and people say, well, Booker T held it too, and you like, hold up, oh, you talking about the world heavyweight title, you know, the one that carries on the heritage of the WCW title, or we talking about the WWE title? They were like, oh, he held it. People don't understand it. Like, you got those fans that's just our memory, you know, kind of escapes us at times, and I try not to flip out because it'd be like, like when those comments come, it'd be like a boatload of those people. They be coming in the door like, and like they be for sure they know what they're talking about. But then again, they don't be know what they're talking about, and it's like, yo, you know. So also pointed out there, yes, people, Kofi Kingston is the first African American, first full African to win the freaking title. How many times? Because like literally, I got fans that wanted to argue me up and down the scripture, telling me that, oh no, it's The Rock. Oh no, it's the. But you got what I said. Something I stated. Booker T, MVP, Elijah Burke, Tony Atlas, countless of others, Ron Simmons, people that are stating this to you. So I hope that argument is done. It's over. The argument is over. When you have a panel, channeling my inner King Booker, when you have a panel of credible guys like that, and these are not just any old guys. These are former superstars, WWE superstars, you know, current superstars in whatever program they're a part of, and they're black, and they're telling you, yes, this is him. Like, you can't dispute that. Like, it's there's no fight. There's no fight no more. I mean, I'm sorry to my white brothers and sisters, because I was getting a lot of backlash from them. They was like, no, he's not. I'm like, why are y'all so riled up about it? Like, what is it your problem? Like why are you trying to rain on? There's a reason why people were crying. There's a reason why people were emotionally invested. Did you guys catch that? Because there's a thing about this story that I think was poorly told to the audience, because a lot of y'all did not like really understand why, especially black people, were very invested into this. I really think you guys did not understand, but I hope you do now. You know, this meant a lot, and yes, black people looked at this as, wow, this is the first black champion. You know, gosh, you know, he's not running from it. He's not ducking and dodging. He's not saying, oh, I'm a this, oh, I'm that. He's not representing one after the other. He's completely solid down, and he's representing. You know, and we have not had that. So please understand, and that's the one thing I wanted to bring across the board to people, and not just promoting race at times, but race is a big deal within this, because there's representation here. You know, and you know, black people, as we know, historically have suffered, and still are suffering. You know, over the course of history, whether you see it or not, whether you want to be, you know, open to it, but you know, the system is corrupt on it. You know, it's debatable to some people. People have a different way of looking at it, but society-wise, we see it. You know, a lot of us that live it, we see it. Now, not saying that every black person struggles or is feeling it, but the system is pretty much set up, pretty messed up. I mean, guys wouldn't get shot by the cops just for nothing. You know, that's not, you know, that's not something you can just magically fake. And I like the story that CM Punk told about, you know, him riding along with Kofi Kingston, which was, you know, if you haven't heard it, if you haven't seen the story, I'll probably repost it. But it was funny about him and Kofi Kingston's car rides and being profiled. You know, it happens. You know, so there's a lot that goes on with it, especially within black communities that we have seen, and there's been some things that have been done to our communities that has put us in these trends, like us against us. You know, it's some weirdo stuff. You know, we've had some Jedi mind tricks played on us. I put it like that. You know, but let's get back to it. I hope this ends that argument, that debate that has been plaguing the rest of the community for a while now. And I my first questions, I didn't understand why people were really trying to debate this. Like, you know, if you just research, you'll see. But other than that, y'all got it here. Russell Talk Media Network. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. That's the first key thing, man. And congratulations, we had 11,000 subscribers. So, you know, continue to support this page, and we're going to continue to give you more content. Next up, y'all about to see another discussion that's about, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's not about the whole race situation, but this one, get ready to be looking out for the CM Punk discussion. I know y'all gonna like that. I'm out, man.